Parul stood in the kitchen, chopping vegetables, her mind swirling with thoughts of her husband, Rajiv. A selfie she had found on his phone haunted her, a smiling Rajiv, his arm casually slung around a younger woman she didn't recognize. The image seemed harmless, but doubt clawed at her. She tried to dismiss it, to reason with herself, but the seed of suspicion had already been planted. Rajiv was a literature professor at a prestigious college, known for his charm and wit. Parul had always trusted him implicitly, but the selfie unsettled her. She felt a gnawing need to uncover the truth, no matter how irrational it seemed. One evening, after a restless day of overthinking, Parul confided in her friend Mira. "What if he's cheating on me?" she whispered, her voice trembling. Mira, ever the pragmatist, frowned. "You're jumping to conclusions, Parul. But if you really want to test him, there's a way." That's how Parul found herself in a dimly lit cafe, meeting an escort named Alicia. Alicia was confident and striking, with an air of ease that made Parul feel both intimidated and intrigued. "You want me to test your husband?" Alicia asked, raising an eyebrow. Parul nodded. "I need to know if he's loyal. Just talk to him, flirt a little. See how he reacts." Alicia smirked. "All right, but don't blame me if the truth hurts." The plan was simple. Alicia would bump into Rajiv at the college library and strike up a conversation. Over the course of a few days, she reported back to Parul, spinning tales of Rajiv's supposed flirtations and subtle advances. "He's interested," Alicia claimed. "Not overtly, but the signs are there." Parul's heart sank with each update, her doubts solidifying into conviction. She felt betrayed, yet she couldn't confront Rajiv without concrete proof. Instead, she planned a gathering at their home and invited Alicia, intending to observe Rajiv's reaction when they met. The evening of the party arrived. Parul introduced Alicia to Rajiv, her eyes scrutinizing every expression on his face. To her astonishment, Rajiv greeted Alicia with polite indifference, showing no sign of recognition. Later, when they were alone, Parul confronted him. "Do you know her?" Rajiv looked confused. "No. Should I?" Parul's world tilted. Had Alicia lied? She demanded an explanation from her husband, who sighed deeply. "Parul, I've imagined things. Fantasized about other women. But I've never acted on it. Never cheated." Overwhelmed with guilt and confusion, Parul broke down. Through tears, she confessed, "I slept with her." "Alicia." "It was a moment of weakness. I wanted to hurt you because I thought you'd hurt me." Rajiv's face crumbled, but he didn't lash out. "We've both made mistakes, Parul. But I haven't betrayed you." The next morning, Alicia showed up unannounced. Parul's chest tightened as she let her in. "What are you doing here?" she hissed. Alicia's demeanor was different, almost vulnerable. "I needed to see you. Parul, I think I've developed feelings for you." Parul stared, stunned. This was a business arrangement. Nothing more. Alicia's expression darkened. "You can't just use me and throw me away. I lied for you. I did everything you asked." The argument escalated, voices rising as emotions boiled over. Alicia's accusation stung, and Parul's guilt morphed into anger. In a moment of blind rage, she grabbed a heavy vase from the table and swung it. The impact was immediate and final. Parul stood frozen, the vase slipping from her fingers as Alicia's lifeless body crumpled to the floor. Panic surged through her veins. What had she done? The room was eerily silent, save for Parul's ragged breaths. She knew her life had just taken an irrevocable turn. As she stared at the consequences of her actions, one thought consumed her: there was no going back now.